Hi guys, it's your girl Amake and you're welcome to my channel. If it's your first time of being here, get to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications and comment while you're watching this video. And if this is your first time, you already know the vibe. Recently, a friend texted me and she asked me a question. She said, how has it been being a YouTuber? And when she asked me that question, I realized that the response to that was a lot, and I just decided to film a video about it. I intend on sharing challenges I've faced so far, the fun parts, why I started a YouTube in the first place, and what has kept me going so far. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Actually, I believe you guys will enjoy this video, so stay with me, don't touch that dial. Make sure you watch to the end, and if you have not liked, please do. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please do, and you can start sending in comments now and during the video. July 18th 2023 made it 3 years I uploaded my first video on YouTube. Before then, okay, I think the first question anybody will ask is why did I start off as a YouTuber, or why am I a YouTuber? Or a better way to put it is, what made me decide to be a YouTuber? For folks that don't know, I think everybody should know, because I mean, I give that vibe. Okay, so I'm an extrovert. Yeah, I could be an introvert very few times, but generally I'm an extrovert. I'm a very outgoing person. I'm very social. I like hanging out with people. I love talking. I like to say that I talk for a living, right? I enjoy engaging people. I enjoy networking. So before 2020, like when I entered the uni, I just had that. I was always that outgoing person that is always like posting stuff on my status, on my Instagram. And as of then, I wanted to be an Instagram influencer because I just really gave that vibe. And I can remember very vividly someone in church, there was a day we were having a meeting and she just randomly said it. And her name is EABA, by the way. I don't know if she's going to be watching this video, but she just randomly said it in church one day that, oh, I enjoy watching Amoke's status, it's really fun and engaging. And when she said it that day, it really resonated with me, and I really felt good about it, that oh, I post stuff that somebody would enjoy like watching. And then what did I usually post in my status? It's just basically life updates, gists, whatever was happening in school and random stuff like that. So I love being in front of the camera right from, I can remember, let's just say right from uni, right? So fast forward to 2020, and to be very honest, I can't remember the day it really started, because it's not like as a child I knew what being a YouTuber meant. I think it was when I entered uni that I started becoming exposed to that kind of life and all that. Before then, I don't wanted to be an Instagram influencer, like a social media person and all that, because I really enjoyed posting on social media and doing all that stuff. But I can't remember when the thought of being a YouTuber started, basically. But I remember that I shared this with my mentor. So when I spoke to my mentor about it, it was like, oh, okay, that's a good one. Where is it coming from? Why do you want to do this? I think you should wait on it and all of that. So in 2020, I was just praying about it, that okay, is this something God wants me to do? It is something I really want to do, and why do I want to do it, right? So for me, the reason, okay, I think before I say the reason, let me just start off how the whole YouTube journey started. So I got back to my mentor and I told him that okay, so I already have a conviction, this is why I want to do it, and blah blah blah. So for me, I just wanted to like, okay, I have a lot of things I want to say, I'll just put on the camera and just start speaking and saying a lot of things. And since people already enjoy my content initially, it was just going to be so easy like that. Thank God for mentors. And luckily for me, and my mentor is also like in the media space, so he's really much enlightened and informed about how things run there. It was like, okay, hold up, it doesn't work that way. And I think it was even around that April, like April, May, it was already like, okay, make videos, send it to me, and let me see, let me say this, let me do that. So me, I thought maybe as I told him, and I was like, oh sure, I was just going to start making videos and all that. So I made a video at first, and I was like, nah, don't put this out. You can't put this out. And it'll be like, oh, the way you spoke, things you said, some things are blah blah blah. It was really stressful. I remember making like 3 videos, and it was like nah. And in my head I was like, it's not just to upload video and talk and say stuff. I was like, no, being a YouTuber is beyond you saying stuff and coming up on camera and all of that. First of all, you have to understand that it's the internet, and the internet never forgets. You don't want to say things that will implicate you. You don't want to say things that nobody will come and say, oh, she's a child. Yeah, I was younger then, obviously. That was 3 years ago. Nobody will say she's a child. It might be when I've grown up and done everything I want to do, and someone will not be digging up on YouTube video from one place. So it really made me understand that it was beyond what I thought it was. So I know I sent him like 3 videos, and was like, no. Then I was like, okay, just calm down first. Let's do it this way. So he put me through, and I can remember that was around like April, May. I can't remember when specifically, but I know it was like about 2 months from when I was like, okay, I'm going to start. That's when I uploaded my first video. And that was not even the first video I wanted to upload. I wanted to just make a video and start talking. But by the time you say, I went a lot of back and forth. I made my first video, and my first video was basically to just let people know what I wanted to do, and like a sort of introduction video. And a link to that video is in my description box, so you can just check it. I look at the video and I'm like, oh my god. Okay, another thing to notice is that then I didn't know so much about video editing. I only knew how to stay in front of the camera. I didn't have any gadget. I just had my phone. By the way, still the same phone I was using then I'm still using now. I don't know if that's a good news or a bad news, but then on the bright side, it shows that I know how to keep things well. I actually know how to store things very well. I'm a very careful person. I think that's the only thing that I had then. Aside from that, I didn't have anything. And I can remember it was my mentor that was like, okay, the least of your problems is even equipment. The most thing you should actually care about is your content. And I think that's also something that it really helped me with. So I made my first video, I shared my link, and it was really exciting. I was like, oh my god, I'm okay, I'm making a video. Okay, another thing is I had to like come up with a brand name, and I think that's where the whole I'm okay thing started from. Actually, for people that know, if you don't know, you should watch my video about answering questions. My first name is actually Oluwadamilola. Amoke is one of my names. So people will ask that, oh, how did you come up with Amoke? Why did you start bearing Amoke? Because right now is that most people even know me as Amoke than Oluwadamilola. So that YouTube face was also one of the major things that made me stick to Amoke. So then I started as Amoke, right? But down the line, somebody was using Amoke vlogs for his video already, and I think I was also using Amoke vlogs then, and he reached out to me and was like, okay, because we're using the same names, blah blah blah, that should we come up with an agreement, blah blah blah, maybe I should use vlog. It was sure a lot of discussion. I was just new to the system and I didn't even know what to do, so I just reached out to my mentor. This thing is very, very important in life. There's no journey that you're taking in this life that you won't have questions. You need people ahead of you, because I can say that a very huge chunk of my success as a YouTuber is going to be like to my mentor. Although now saying a huge chunk of success makes me feel like, am I even meant to say that? Because I've never even gone anywhere, and which is one of the reasons I didn't want to record this video initially, because I felt somebody that wants to be sharing stories about their journey as a YouTuber should be someone that has blown or has made it. And I'm like, I've not even blown. I've not made it. I'm not monetized yet these 3 years. Then, but I was just thinking about it that, oh, I was going to still record it anyway. At least it's just to like document my process. Then I bumped into a video from Adora Lumina, which I feel is sort of a confirmation on why I should record this video, where she was saying that most people only celebrate when they reach a milestone that the world has already set, like a standard that the world has already set. Okay, the only reason I should be making a video of my journey as a YouTuber is when I've blown and all of that. But really, I've made a lot of progress, and I might not have blown and all of that, but I know that I've actually hit some milestones, and that's why I'm still recording this video nonetheless. So back to my story. So I reached out to my mentor and I told him that, okay, this is what this person was saying, and by the time I took counsel and all of that, I changed it to The Real Amoke, because at the end of everything, every other Amoke is a counterfeit. per okay, that's just by the way. Yeah, so I started with no gadgets. Like when I say no gadgets, it was literally just my phone. And the quality, I didn't know anything about video editing. I just knew how to sit in front of the camera and talk. And I started learning how to edit on the job. Like while I was a YouTuber, I started learning how to edit. So at first I didn't even used to do thumbnails, but later into the years I started doing thumbnails. So my sister has started doing it for me at first, then later she got really busy and she was like, okay baby, you have to like learn these things yourself. So I started doing my thumbnails myself. So someone also asked me that okay, how have I been consistent over time? So to be very honest, when I started here, I think I was consistent. That was 2020, COVID. Now everybody was at home, so there was enough time. But when school came in place, when other responsibilities came in place and real life set in, it was really hard. It was really hard becoming consistent. I think there was a time that I didn't post for like maybe a couple of months. Like I know I didn't put, I can't remember the duration right now, but I didn't post for months, and I had to like go back to God, and I was like, okay, God, do this YouTube thing. And I think this way I will not answer the question of why and the conviction I had of being a YouTuber. So I went back to God and I was like, God, okay, this YouTube thing is like, it's draining, it's overwhelming, this and that. And I was praying to God, and I was just like, okay, why YouTuber? Why should I do this thing? Why should I continue doing? And which is what has been pushing me, and which is where I've been getting my inspiration for content from. So then I was praying and I realized that okay, one of the things why I wanted to start a YouTube channel is I realized that there's so many contents online that are not filtered, right? So you're watching a video and you just have to always be conscious that, oh, okay, this thing they're saying, I want to block my ears. Maybe they are using vulgar words, or they are showing contents that are not really edifying. Like, I'm a believer first off, before any other thing. Before me being a YouTuber, before me being a fashion enthusiast, I love fashion, by the way, before me being a girl or whatever, I'm a Christian. So everything that I do falls out from that person that I am, right? So I was like watching a lot of things online, and they'll be like, you have to filter them in your subconscious. There are times that you don't even ask to see these things. So I want to be one of those YouTubers, because I know that I'm not the only one. There are so many of them, some of which I even look up to. One of is Ezine Zara. I love her content so much. So as I was saying, I want to be one of those YouTubers that you can just watch my channel, you can have fun, you can enjoy it, and you're not even scared that, oh, you bump into something that doesn't edify. And when I say doesn't edify, maybe something that dulls your spirit as a Christian, and not just as a Christian, because it's good to know there's not the Christians that watch my content right now. And that's why you see on my YouTube description, it's sane, it's fun, and it's engaging. So when I say it's sane, it's because it's not something that is damning your mental sense. It's fun because you're going to enjoy it, and it's engaging. It's something that you can relate to. So that was like my driving force, and I just knew that was what God wanted me to do as a YouTuber. So I want to have that channel where people can just, okay, I want to watch Amoke's videos. I know I'm going to enjoy. I know I'm going to learn something. I know it's going to edify me. I know at the same time I don't have to like filter anything. And I've been trusting God to be able to do that over the years. Because the truth is, it's not like I'm on a high scale of perfection and I'm now okay shedding my light to everybody. No. Honestly, I'm also learning on the job, right? So every time I want to make a content, I'm like, okay, is this something that you would have me do, right? Is this something you have me do? And I try as much as possible. And that's why you see that there are so many other things that other YouTubers do. I can't do them because it doesn't align with the scope of the channel. It has not been the easiest, because one thing that comes with that is that you might not have a lot of views. You might not grow as fast as other channels will grow, because I can't post some content that other channels. I know the kind of content I'll post now that I'll get maybe not a million, but I'll get a lot of views, because obviously we know what people are watching. But I can't do that because that's not what I was supposed to do. And over time, something I've also learned is, and I'm not even saying this to make it seem like maybe I don't have, like, I'm not growing or whatever. It has been very shocking for me, because okay, the only way I publicize my YouTube is I upload my videos and I share my links with my contact list. And when I say my contact list, not for everybody, because at the end I realize there are some persons you share the link to them and they will not repost. And honestly, it's painful for me, especially if they're like my friends, and I'm like, But I don't like to say it because I don't know. Okay, now I'm saying it already. If you're my friend, I'm giving my link and you're not posting it, I'm like, and I try not to even like bug people. So it's only when I post a video I upload my link. Every other shouting I want to make about my video is on my status. So the least thing you can do is like repost the link. And the fact that before I even created that BC list, I like asked, do you want to be on this list? That was like, I created BC list a very long time ago. But every time I want to update it, I always like do a follow-up message on my status that, okay, if you know you want to be on my BC list, you can indicate. The other time I even sent a BC that even though you don't want to be on the BC list again, just let me know, so I'll remove you. And like, honestly, no hard feelings. Like, I feel it's better you just say I don't want to be on the BC list than for it. I'll be sending my link because they're occupying space on my BC list actually, because there's so many persons that are like, oh, let me add, like I should add them. And maybe, you know, there's already a max of 250 people on BC list. Yeah, I think it's 250. I have enough contacts, by the way. Sure. But yeah, just the occupying space. I cannot have somebody that wants to repost my link. It's honestly, it's painful. Especially if like my friend. So most times if I notice that somebody doesn't repost my BC list, my YouTube link, I just remove them. Because I just feel maybe, I don't know, sure. But that's, by the way, that's the only way I publicize my YouTube link. So I post on Instagram. But I've realized that over time I can just be in a very random place and someone just comes to me, I'm like, I'm okay, I watch your videos. Oh my god, I used to feel like I should be screaming and I should be dancing. I remember it has happened to me not once, not twice. Like, I can't even count them again. I'm not even trying to say maybe, oh, I'm just one person and I'm not growing and I'm sad. Honestly, I'm grateful to God for how far He has brought me, even in this very little kidney, because it's very easy for me for not just me, a lot of us can just be distracted and we're looking at one glory ahead and we're not even grateful for the one that God has given us, because it could have been worse. Do you get? So even though I'm not making contents that I feel that might have made me to blow faster, and even the one I'm making, honestly, like it's very heartwarming to know that people even watch it. And the fact that it's not come from strangers, they're just like, I watch your videos, oh my god, they're so nice, and they'll not be making reference to something and I'm like, oh shit. It's really nice, honestly. And I think that's one of the good parts of, like, one of the pleasurable part for me, the fact that I can just enter somewhere and people are just like, oh, I'm okay, are you the YouTuber? And I'm like, okay, yes, I'm the YouTuber. I think at some point, and I said introduce myself as a YouTuber, because initially I used to be shy to just tell people I'm a YouTuber, because I feel that to identify as a YouTuber you should be like a popular YouTuber. Like, don't now open my page and see that I just have how many subscribers and they're like, I claim to be a YouTuber, I beg. So I used to be like very shy to say I'm a YouTuber because I felt I never blow. But right now I think the fact that people just by themselves walk up to me and like, hey, this, but it's really boosted my confidence, to be frank. And I think one major support I've also had is for my family, like my mom, number one. I don't know, you guys should have been noticing, she comments on all my videos. Just see Adebukola Nishere, that's my mommy. She will be doing nice, beautiful, lovely. She's not even enter my DMs. I'm like, not even my DMs, like at home. She's like, you not uploaded videos today. I think that's also something that has really pushed me forward, like has really encouraged me. The fact that she looks forward to my videos and she's like, oh, the video you made that day, I really liked it. On challenges that I faced as a YouTuber, okay, I think I mentioned it initially that when I started I didn't have any gadget, and when I said I didn't have any, I didn't have my first ring light till later, maybe 6 months after I became a YouTuber. It was a very small ring light, and it was my sister that got it. One of my sisters, her name is Rebecca Samuel. Shout out to you. And that was like the first gadget I had. Then my microphone. You guys will be shocked. It was my mom that bought my microphone for me. This microphone I'm using. So that was the next thing. And I think it was this year I got microphone now. Abby, was it not this year? Yeah, this ring light I'm using now. Oh my god, this ring light has been shocking me all my life. Not all my life, like since I got it. It was a gift from another of my sisters, Adebusola Daodo. So honestly, when I say that what has been pushing me so far is the support I've had from my friends and family, I'm not even capping. So that, I think that's also one of the reasons why I'm not really overwhelmed by the fact that some persons somewhere that claim to be my friend, sure, let me just use that way, because that's how they used to say it. There's some people somewhere that claim to be my friend, have my link, and I not post on my status. You people. So I'm not really overwhelmed by that little part of whatever they are doing, because honestly the ones that are supporting me big time. Like I can't even like start. I can't even start. The way they used to hype me, I'm like, YouTuber. Even in church, I can remember in church when some of my pastors were like, I'm okay, I'll show YouTube. I'm like, it's really nice. Every like my friends literally are. They even make me feel like a celebrity. They'll be calling me I'm okay the celeb. I'm like, I never even become celeb. You wish you count that. If I never become celeb, what will happen? So the support is massive. I think it's one of the things that have been pushing. Not even think. It's one of the things that have been pushing me, honestly, because I just want to show up, because I know that these people are like rooting for me big time. So that has been my journey so far as a YouTuber. And when I started, I said it was a friend. Her name is Wumi, by the way. Shout out to you, Wumi. So when I started, I mentioned that she asked me a question that how has it been being a YouTuber, and the response I gave her was it has been a lot, but in summary, I enjoy being a YouTuber, and that's just the truth. I've come to the end of this video. Let me know if you enjoyed it, and I want you guys to comment what part of this video stood out to you the most. And as I want to round up this video, I'll just tell you 5 ways you can support me, because I know that you're probably watching video and like, oh, I want to support her, blah blah blah, which would mean a lot to me. So the first way you can support me is make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Be subscribed to my channel. Number 2, make sure you like this video as you're watching it. Like, make sure you are hitting the like button now, and every of my other videos. There's no reason for you to unlike it, by the way, so obviously you have to like it. Like it. Then number 3, comment. And I think this is really important. As you're watching this video, you have to comment, and even YouTube makes it easy for us. So there's a part you can just hit a second, a minute stuff, and you can just comment alongside. So if I say something funny, something you can relate to, makes YouTube feel that okay, you're enjoying this video, and it boosts my algorithm in a way, because you're commenting and they're like, okay, it's just notifying on YouTube that this video is something that you enjoy. And turn on post notifications. So what that does is that whenever I share a video, you're notified. So you might not be on my contact list, so I might not be able to send you my BC list. I'm like, okay, I just uploaded a video. And turning post notifications also like notify YouTube that you like my videos. And the 5th thing is you share with your friends, right? I mean, like I post sane, fun and engaging content. You want your friends to also partake of it now, right? So these are like the 5 easiest ways like you can just support me as a YouTuber. I'm not yet monetized, like I said, and for me to be monetized, there's a lot of like there are some criterias, and I can't reach these criteria if you don't like my videos, if you're not subscribed, if you don't watch my videos to the end, if you don't comment, and if you don't share. So if you don't do all of these things, I won't eat those. I will not meet the criteria, and I'll not be monetized. People don't want me to monetize to me. So yeah, that's basically it. And for you guys that have been supporting me so far, I say this every time and I really mean it. Like, I see you guys and I'm sincerely grateful. I really mean it. I appreciate you so much. Like, it means a lot to me that okay, when I post videos, people care to watch, people enjoy it. God bless you. Everything you lay on your hands on will prosper. God will favor you and God will increase you in Jesus' name. So catch you guys in my next video. Bye.